it's Takara, and today I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about Time Palace. Consider subscribing to my channel for more content like this as I play actively in the Japanese and English Lovenikki servers. So let's go ahead and get started. So I uploaded a video where I pulled in the Hell event, so if you're interested in that, link is in the description. First, let's talk about the event. This is a node hell event. Pull a certain amount of times in the pavilion to hit the nodes. Each pull is 30 diamonds. You can pull diamonds, stamina, gold, and minor suits in this pavilion. There are also 4 SSRs. The hardest one to pull is the camera. As you can see, I completed the entire hell event and I still don't have the camera. The order will be different for everyone. The only thing we can guarantee is the fact that the whale and Subway Girl is always going to be on the 4th node. Now let us break down the suits. First up we have One-Way Train. Here's his hair, his coat, his top, his pants, his shoes, his birdies. This is a brooch item. Here is his scarf, his hat, his necklace, his bracelet, his gloves, his suitcase, and the makeup. Onto the special pose. The special pose has a full body pose with a movable suitcase. Next up is Farewell Note. Here she is in her original pose. Here's the hair, the coat, the top, the bottom, her socks, her shoes, her hat, her handheld, her earrings, her necklace, her gloves, and her makeup. Onto the special pose. The special pose has a flowy hair with the full body pose and a hat as a movable item. Next up is City Subway. Here is her hair, her dress, her coat, her shoes, her hat. This is either an earring or a necklace. Here's her scarf, her handheld, and her purse. And here's the makeup. Onto the special pose. The special pose has the pose and this new purse. And then we have Autumn Firefly in her original pose. Here's the hair, the dress, the socks, the shoes, her head item, her earrings, her gloves, her handheld, her bracelet, and the makeup. Onto the special pose. The only thing in the special pose is the separated arm pose. Next up is Old Dream in Fleeting Light. Here's her hair, her dress, her coat, her shoes, here's her head item, her earring, her waist item, her gloves, her handheld, and the makeup. Onto the special pose. The special pose has the full body pose and a rock. Next up we have Sympathetic Poem of Future. Here's the hair, the top, the bottom, the socks, the shoes, the hat, her earrings, her brooch item, her waist item, and the makeup. Onto the special pose. The special pose has a full body pose and a movable case. Next up we have Soul Blue. Here is her hair, her coat, her top, her bottom, her shoes, her hat, her earrings, her necklace, her brooch item, and the makeup. Onto the special pose. Special pose has the full body pose and a movable case. Next up is Prelude to Youth. Here's her hair, her coat, her top, her bottom, her socks, her shoes, her head item, her clipboard, and the makeup onto the special pose. The only thing in the special pose is the full body pose itself. And then we have the flower season melody. Here's her hair, her coat, her top, her bottom, her socks, her shoes, her head item, her scarf, her purse, and the makeup onto the special pose. The only thing in the pose is the full body pose. And then we have Melody of the Whale. Here she is. Here's the hair, the dress. This is a leglet, and this is a sock. Here is a movable fishy, some bubbles, a head item. This is an earring. This is a bracelet. This is a small little face tattoo. You can't really see it well. And here is the makeup onto the special pose. The only thing in the pose is the pose itself. And then we can quickly look at the minor suits. I'm not going to break them down fully because they're not really that important. Here is the, which one is this called? Feminine, sure, I don't know. And then we have memory gear. You know, pretty cool. And then she has this recolor. And then we have Song of Sea Breeze. Here that one is, and here's her recolor. And then we have Past Glory, and then we have her recolor. Now we are going to look at all the movable items. The reason I didn't show the movable items and the individual suit is because then I would have to keep scrolling all the way back down, and I didn't feel like doing that. So here is the whale suit's little fish. And then here are her, here's the bubbles. I don't know how big they are. Those are all of her bubbles. And then we have the background Nikkis. These aren't like included in the suit. They're more of a completion prize for completing the suit. You get this one for completing the flower season melody suit. And then here is the movable case. Pretty cool. And then we have her. You get this one for completing Soul Blues, and then you get another one of her, which is shaded, which is really pretty. And then we have the movable case. Here is the rock, and then you get the Autumn Firefly suit for completing the other one that comes with her. And then here's a shaded version of her. And then we have this floating hat, and then we have some birds, and there's actually two birds. I don't know what the difference is. And then we have the movable suitcase, and then finally we have the guy as a background item. You get this one for completing his girlfriend. And then we can look at the backgrounds that come with this whole event. Here is the whale background. This one has a special effect, but for some reason I cannot do it. I don't know if this is a bug or if my phone just does not work with it. And then we have the this is the background for like the actual schoolgirls, and this is the one for the bonus ones. I don't know the names of them now. And then here's the ones for the Firefly set. This one actually has some layering to it, which is cool. And then we have the subway background. Pretty cool. You can see Nikki in the back. And then we have the train set background. This one has the guy in it, and the next one doesn't have him in it. And those are all the Time Palace backgrounds. First, let's talk about the train node. This node will drop this guy and this girl suit. This is my second favorite node in the Hell event. These two are are pretty versatile. We have a guy suit, which if you don't have a lot of good male suits, he can help you out in that area. And she's versatile too and helps with the Britain style, but you can use her items outside of that style. However, I'd only really use her makeup, hair, and top scoring items personally. Maybe the pose if I want my Nikki to be running away from something. The best part about her, when you complete her, you will get the guy that I showed earlier as a movable item, which makes this node even better to hit since he's so useful, especially if you are a Starry Corridor artist. I definitely recommend this node. Second, let's talk about the Firefly node. This node will drop this suit and this suit. I don't really like this node. The suits aren't versatile, mainly because they're cloud styled. However, you can use this girl's hair, makeup, and this girl's hair outside of the cloud style. I would say that you could use this girl's makeup, but let me show you something real quick. So if I put on the polar monster hair, you can see there's a tattoo on it, which is so strange to me because if you look at her in the suit, you can't even see the tattoo. Like, what was the point of putting the tattoo if you can't even see it in the actual suit? Like, that's such a BS to me, honestly. But she does have this rock that is useful in competitions and in the Starry Corridor. And when you complete her, you get 2 versions of the other girl as a completion prize. However, I don't think I would really use her background Nikki's as much since you can see it's a cloud style, so like it's not something real casual that you would use a lot. So I don't think I will really be using this one that much unless if I'm going for like a Chinese styled Starry Corridor or competition theme. So yeah. So since a few hairs that I could live without, 2 makeups, and a rock is the only usable things from this node, I don't think this is real worth it. If I didn't want to 100% this hell event and got this on the 3rd node, I would stop at the 2nd node because the train and school sets are the only ones I find worth it. This is my opinion. If you like the cloud style, then this node can help you out with that. If you don't care for cloud like me, I would skip this node if you can. Third, let's talk about the schoolgirls. This node drops 4 suits, which is so amazing that you get 4 suits in one node. You will get this one, this one, this one, and this one. This first one right here is my favorite. I love her gentle color scheme. The hair is really pretty and she has a separated top and bottom. We have socks like this already. Don't really care about the shoes. Her accessories are pretty plain besides from this case and this waist item. You can add this case to like a cutesy style magician Nikki, I guess, and you could probably use this waist with not everything, but like anything that's like really skinny. I know there's like musical notes on it, but honestly it'll still work. This makeup, oh my god, I love this makeup so much. It's so gentle and cute. This suit is literally the definition of gentle, and for the pose is not that great. I wouldn't really use it a lot, but I do like this movable cello. It's not a cello case. I don't know what instrument that is. All I know is that it's an instrument. This one is my least favorite. She does have items that are great for Stylist Arena, but that's the most I'd ever use her. I do like her coat and the case that she comes with. However, the problem with this is like if you don't have a skinny dress or top and bottom on, it will clip through it, so that's kind of lame. Her other accessories, we have a lot of items that look like this already, so it's easily replaceable. This makeup it's different. I wouldn't say it's ugly, but I don't think I'd use something like that a lot. And again, the pose is not very good. The only time you would ever use poses like this is in like the view mode if you want your Nikki to like sit on a bench or something. I don't know. And then we have this one. This one is pretty. I like the the short black hair, especially because of the way that her hair parts. Her outfit is a schoolgirl outfit. We have free schoolgirl clothes available. However, this one has more quality and more pleasing to the eye, so I don't really have a problem with it. Her accessories are also plain. She does have a clipboard if you ever need one. The makeup looks kind of awkward. It reminds me of the 2020 birthday suit makeup, and this pose isn't really great either. Same thing goes for what I said about the last one. And then finally, this one, the hair is cute, but I wouldn't use it often. Same goes for this one. We have outfits that are like this, but this is higher quality and more detailed. Her accessory is also plain. The bag's cool, but it can be replaced easily. I love this suit's makeup. This has to be like my favorite crying makeup in the game, and I'm so happy that I finally own it. And the same goes for this one's pose. The thing that really makes this node are the background Nikkis. You get 4 of them for hitting this node, and that makes this node so much more worth it. Like, these suits have like plain replaceable accessories but high quality outfits, and again you get 4 background Nikkis, so I think this node is the most worth getting. And finally, we have the 4th node, which is guaranteed to be this whale suit and this subway suit. This subway girl isn't that great, honestly. I don't like the hair. Her outfit is a cool, mature style. Her accessories are actually cool. I do like the shoes, her hat, her earbuds, and a phone. The others aren't really that special. I do like the makeup from the suit because it's pretty unisex. It works well with guy suits as well, so that's a really, really good thing. And the pose isn't really all that, so yeah. And the whale suit. This is the least versatile suit in the elephant. The only time you will ever use this suit is for styling a water suit or in a water competition theme. Her leglet is a good top scoring item, but that's probably the most that you will use her. The only item I see myself using is the makeup, but that's literally it. She does come with a special background, however I can't show it off because it doesn't work. I don't know if it's a bug or if it genuinely just doesn't work on my phone. The recent siren suit is like an upgraded version of the suit here. If you have the siren suit, then I don't think there's a need to get her. Now, is it worth completing? No, I only think it's worth getting the train and school set. If you get the fireflies before both of those, I'd still continue because those nodes are super worth it. Since the whale node is guaranteed to be the last, I really wouldn't get it. You might be wondering why I got it when I don't think it's worth it. If you watch me, then you know that I want to get one of everything so that I can style it when I want to or need to for like a competition theme. And I didn't have a good water suit before I got this suit, and I wanted to get this one instead of the siren because it's cheaper. Since I planned on getting the schoolgirls and the train node anyways, it's gonna be cheaper to get this than completing the siren suit from the Moonless Voyage Hell event. Even though I think the train and school set is worth it, remember that we are due for a brand new Hell event next month during the anniversary, which is April 20th. It's in between Four Gods and True Road. I would show the suits, but that would make this video so much more longer. I did show off the Hell events in a previous video, which was the video about the recent pavilion. If you haven't seen it or the Hell event suits, you can go back and skip to the part where I show them off and say the price. Link to that video will be in the description. If you have any questions or future video suggestions, please let me know down in the comments below. But anyways, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!